Good morning, guys. This is Coach Fred with Everything Philippines Review. Now, there's a lot of confusion or lack of knowledge about Balikbayan and Filipino nationals. So, it bothered me. It pissed me off. So I researched it. I went on the Philippine Embassy website. I want them to define it for me. What is a Filipino national in a Balikbayan? So here it is. I'm reading it right now. So, what is a Filipino national? You're a Filipino national if you leave the Philippines and then you come back less than 1 year. You are a Filipino nationals. So that's the mark. 1 year. Less than 1 year, you come back, you're a Filipino national. If you go 1 year and 1 day, okay, 1 year or more, when you come back, you are a Balikbayan. You guys gotta understand that. If you leave the Philippines for 1 year or more, you're a Balikbayan. You're no longer a Filipino nationals. Check this out. I'm looking right here. Okay? This is what's going on. Iatf is bunch of monkeys put together by whoever, I don't know who put them together. And there's monkeys or the chimpanzees are making decisions going against the law of immigration. Yeah, they're gonna say, well, it's only temporary, coach. Well, you're temporarily going against the law. Unbelievable. You guys are pissing me off because my Filipino brethren, the Balikbayans, they want to go home to the Philippines. They got the grandmother, the grandfather, their anak from the kabit, whatever. They need to go home. Here you go. What is a Balikbayan? Anyone, any Filipino, any persons. Okay, that's what it's saying. Filipino citizen who has been continuously out of the Philippines for more than 1 year. Fuck, well, hold on. Let me read this. I gotta make sure I'm reading it right, baby. I'm done reading it again. All right, here you go. If you are a Filipino citizen and you left the Philippines for more than more than 1 year and 1 day. So you left the Philippines 1 year or more. When you come back, you're a Balikbayan. A Filipino overseas worker, OFW. Of course, you know, they're out there for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. When you come back, you're an OFW, but you're a Balikbayan. A former Filipino, he left the Philippines, went to America. He decides to get naturalized and get some type of citizenship in America because he thinks it's cool to have a blue passport. So now he's an American citizen. He comes back to the Philippines. Guess what? He's a Balikbayan. According to the law, here we go, here's the law. Balikbayan program of the Philippines was enacted in November 1989 to attract and encourage overseas Filipinos to visit the Philippines. Where was the IFTF? 2021? They were assembled in 2021. Who are you, Iatf, to go against the immigration laws of the Philippines? Yeah, you say it's only temporarily, but you're temporarily going against it. Balikbayans are Filipinos. Why are you treating them like a foreign national? What's up? You're making it hard for everybody to come to the Philippines, but they're Filipinos. Why? You know what? There's some Filipinos out there who's been in the Philippines, and they hate the Filipinos who become an American citizen. They say, well, you chose to become an American citizen. You're a Balikbayan, so you're gonna have to pay medical insurance. You got to be fully vaccinated. You can't stay for more than 30 days. Those are haters. But we're not going to talk about haters right now. We're talking about IATF starting February the 10th, 2022. You're treating Balikbayans like a foreigners. You're going to require them to have to be fully vaccinated. You're going to require them to have medical insurance, which would cover $35,000 of medical fees. And then you're going to require them to have a round-trip ticket so they can't stay more than 30 days. And then you're going to require them to have a passport that's 6 months or longer to be valid. I'm okay with that. But the rest of that junk I just mentioned, I'm not okay with it, because you're messing up my family, my Balikbayan family up in here. You know what? This is just making me upset. You know why it's making me upset? It's because it's panicking my Filipino brethren here in America, and people are in overseas, like Hong Kong, Dubai, Japan, and whatever other countries they go to. So fix your shit, IFTF, or IATF. Read the law. Abide by it, man. Jeez. So guys, I'm just venting. But at the same time, I'm trying to educate you guys. What is a balikbayan? A balikbayan is not a box that you send to the Philippines with Downy, shampoo, t-shirts, corned beef. That's a balikbayan box, man. We're talking about balikbayan people. So, OFW, former Filipinos who became American citizens, and any people or any persons in the Philippines that stayed out 1 year or more out of the Philippines, all of them, they're all Balikbayans. And you guys are being treated like a foreigner. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm expressing my feelings, and I'm hurt because I go to the Philippines 6 times a year, guys. With the COVID, I slowed down to 4. So I travel back and forth. It's fun traveling back and forth. I get to meet my friends and families in the Philippines. But with all this stuff that's happening right now, I'm hurt. Everybody's hurt. All right, guys, do me a favor. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. And if you want me to discuss some other content, give me some comments. And please, subscribe. It helps me out. It actually motivates me to make more videos. And it also makes me do more research. It also helps me, motivate me actually. Like when I travel in the Philippines and I hear this news, I post it on the YouTube so you guys can get the news. when I'm motivated, you guys get all the great news and bad news, but you still get news. All right, kababayan, I'll talk to you again.